Give me crazy. Hey y'all. If anyone asks, we're running with friends.
Ah, pues las pinches uñas bien chingonas, gracias.
Ay, claro que sí.
When I'm running, I feel free. I get very emotional in races. Like I'll start crying because I just start thinking of how lucky and blessed and just fortunate I am just to be able to run. The emotion builds up and then tears come out, but they're really tears of gratitude and joy.
I've already worked it out mentally.
The Speed Project is an unsanctioned relay race, but it's very renowned in the running community. Some even said it's the most challenging relay race.
I wanted to challenge myself and see how much I can push myself. I feel like there's no proper way to prepare for it.
How are you feeling?
Well, I was nervous. Now my team hyped me up, so I feel better. I think seeing everybody running bikes here makes me feel a lot better.
Get the hip mobility going. Hula hoop it out, baby.
Hey, my mom just called me, guys. Said good luck to all of us. I got a call from my mommy.
My name's Eli Hernandez. I am 35 years old and I'm from LA, but technically from Watts. We mainly know each other from our home run club, which is Compton Run Club. And so I've been running with them for like 3.5 years, so I've seen people come and go, right? And so as we were already getting ready to, recruit people for TSP, I was thinking, okay, I want people in the team that are my opposite. I don't want like loud, extroverted people like me on the team. I want people who are, introverted, quiet, shy, whatever, but also people in different stages of their running journey.
The best way for me to prepare is not to overthink about it. Don't worry about all the things that could happen, that could go wrong, I should say, but just focus on the things that are going to go right and only control what you can. My brother Mikey, he passed away in 2008 from cancer. We were only like 18 months apart, so he was pretty much my best friend growing up. He was my main motivation. If someone told me I could see him again, but I had to do however many miles on foot, would I do it? And yeah, I would.
The Compton.
Okay.
For the first 100 teams or 50 teams that get to this sandwich shop get a free breakfast. We were not one of those.
Wait, you mean we didn't make the first 100?
I thought we did too. I was like, yeah.
You missed it by like 2 hours.
But we got there, and I think me and you were talking, and I was going to get a scratcher. And I said, hey, Marco, I'm going to get this scratcher, and it's going to pay for the sandwiches.
Let's pick this one. Okay, let's make it count. Let's make it. Number 8, Kobe! This is to cover the food. This is going to cover the food right here. I want to know if this is going to pay for lunch. Let's see.
Holy shit.
No!
250.
When?
Right now!
What?
250. No! $250, baby. So now we get the free sandwiches. I got the sandwiches on the house. Yeah!
¿Estás bailando con el sándwich?
So they didn't exactly ask me to join the team. I knew about TSP and I had seen other people do it and I thought it was like so cool. So I heard Steph and Elia that they were gonna start a team. I think I went up to them at Patria, you know, as we usually do. And I told them that I was interested. I was like, oh, I started asking questions, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, pero querían TSP?
We still need people for the support team. And then I think that's when I was like, well, actually, I was kind of thinking about like the running part. And they were like, oh, you know, and so being part of a team with those two and with other people from Compton, like I thought if I want to do TSP, like I want to do it with some good people.
That was crazy. Oh my God. She looks good. She looks fucking good.
My first like training run, it was through my church. They had a running group to train for LA Marathon, and we had to run 3 miles, which I think was like 2 laps around the church block, and I had to walk most of that. It was pretty tough. Now I've ran in 6 continents and like 10 states and all over the world. I've done 37 full marathons, 34 half all over the world. I actually hate running, but I do it because it helps me stay fit, it helps me stay youthful looking, and I inspire a lot of people by doing it. So that's really my main purpose, is just to keep inspiring other people.
Hey, this is Gustavo Vasquez, and this is me before my first leg. I want to give a shout out to my niece, Vicky. Thank you, mija. I'm wearing this the whole time. Let's go!
Neighborhoods that may not have the best reputation, that when you say, even just me saying I'm from Watts, oh, Watts, oh, like there comes this like backhanded type of compliment, like, oh, you're from Watts? Like, yeah, I'm from Watts. It was very intentional, and I wanted for us to represent where we come from, right?
I'm like shivering.
Le encanta el pepino. Órale. Por eso ya está temprano, ¿verdad, güey? ¿Te gusta pepino con tajín? What? I like pepino con tajín. We all do.
Having people like in college be like, oh, where are you from? And I'll be like, oh, I'm from Compton, born and raised. They'll be like, what? Like, how is that possible? It's like, how is it not possible, you know? Good people live here. Overcame rivers of water.
That was crazy.
Passed a bunch of crosses, which was scary.
Dude, you know, like that episode of SpongeBob where like the feet sound like a I just need my blanket.
What's up, y'all? It's oh wait, my iWatch said. I don't know what time is it. Put it up here.
It's 12:35 at night. We're struggling out here now.
Moments like this makes me appreciate my bed right now.
That's real. That's real.
I wanna go.
Yeah.
You know, all you got is your light strapped to you, and what you can see in front of you is what you can see in front of you, and just focus on that. And there's a bit of beauty to it. I mean, sometimes being out in the desert at night and just looking at the sky, I saw a few shooting stars, things like that. It's not stuff you wouldn't see here in the city or during the day, so.
Elia, I love you, dude. If I'm putting myself through this. For real. I only did it for her.
I think that's them right there.
Oh, thank God.
She was scared. Definitely scared. Like, I'm scared. I've never done this. Like, what do you mean? So that's probably what kept me going, like thinking of my family and grounding myself, right? Of like speaking out and talking to whoever was out there listening to me. I was like, just get me through this.
This is me getting ready for leg 3. Feeling good, about to catch that sunrise. We're gonna see the mazapan just come up.
Gus, give us an update. What's going on?
It's raining. We are in segment 26. Robert is probably, he said he was 2 miles out, so probably now a mile and a half, maybe a mile. And yeah, we're in Yermo. We're a little bit more than halfway, and it's raining, so that's gonna kind of slow us down a bit.
A difficult moment was when the weather took a turn and when it started snowing. That was really difficult because I honestly didn't know what was gonna happen.
So initially, when I got to at the end of the 9-mile leg, I was like, "Where's Robert?" Right? I was like, "I need to tag him." And Yesenia and Maria were like, "Oh, just get in the car. We'll talk about it." My first thoughts was like, "Oh man, someone got hurt." So they pretty much said, "Hey, because of the weather, because it's snowing in Death Valley, the team decided to alter the route." There was a helicopter that did a evac, right? But at the time, we didn't know what was going on, right? Eventually, we found out that there was a nasty accident where a family passed away.
Have you seen all the what's going on and what's up? Okay, so we were making the decision of either we can stop now and, you know, drove to Vegas, best effort, all that. 2, we can go a different route because the 15 is closed, right? Yes. And so we don't have cars that support the snow. None of us are dressed to run in the snow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so the other option that Steph's cousin had was like, we drive to the next big city, which is Baker, and just weigh out the weather. But if we do that, we run the risk of getting snowed in.
Yeah. And if we even approach Baker, we're just gonna get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Because it was red from there on, but already cars, I'm pretty sure, are piling up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up running one time, and I ended up doing 6 miles. But it was during a time where we kind of had stopped, and we were thinking about what was gonna happen because we're trying to figure out if we were gonna change the route. But I didn't know. I just ended up leaving because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go run. I had to run these 6 miles regardless, so I'm gonna go do that. And I was just like, man, nobody's coming out to cheer me on. Like, what's going on? You know, like everybody just in there, like chilling. Lo and behold, I didn't even know. Like, they were all talking about what they were gonna do, and like, you know, there was a whole drama thing and people crying and everything. And I walked into that, like everyone had just had this conversation, this heavy conversation that everybody was just kind of like mellowed out and a little sad, and you know, some of them were down, some of them were upset. Because Steph went to the other car, and I didn't know, like, she was trying to figure out all the different routes and, like, change everything. So I just came in there, burst of energy, like, fuck all you guys, you know? And I just saw everybody's reaction, like, I don't know, it was kind of funny to me. That was probably one of my favorite moments.
You know, there was outside factors that, like, we just couldn't control. It wasn't the easiest decision, but in my mind, it was, I'm not about to take all these people through, like, a dangerous road. At a point, I did feel like I was making the wrong decision, so I do, like I said, I did have to ask, like, reached out to a couple of people for that, just to kind of validate my decision, because yeah, I just, like, at a point I did start doubting myself, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that I did just, like, you know, went with my gut and my decision. So
today, I feel like this has been one whole day.
Oh, just the whole trip, yeah.
Yeah, it's like No, it's been everywhere. I don't know. I just wish these guys stop sleeping, start running. They just start all running.
Life is like that. So take it as a lesson where like life is not always as planned. The universe is going to throw fucking curveballs at you. So you have to kind of adapt and like figure out how you're going to push through.
It's a big team. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you're thinking about, and everyone's different for sure. But honestly, yeah, I felt like, okay, well, I know these people. I know what they're capable of. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to finish. It's not a question of if, it's more just when.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like yeah, bad trips like yeah. Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. I'm Mac 11, even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers, so we put me in the twilight. With pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster, in silence for the record. Tired of what I know it's too late. Pause because I think I'm gon' break. Down inside my face, it's all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate po-po, wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
With my chancla, man, when I lost that, you know, everybody was looking, you know, and it was cool. Like, it meant something, you know, because people would be like, hey, man, it's gone. Like, that's it, you know. But nah, people were going underneath the RV, had the lights, and hey, we found it. So, I mean, yeah, can't ask for better support.
I would like to thank my cameraman for doing the hard, dirty work. Getting on his knees and finding this guy. Thank you so much.
That one hurt.
Ese sí duele.
I can't wait.
Mucha ropa. Hey, saca los dólares.
Pásame el scratcher. Pásame el scratcher.
I don't know if we need to put it.
Va a hacer calor. No sean payasas, hace calor.
Hace calor. En la pista. Girl, it wasn't that bad. Twin.
Wait, who's that? Get radio?
Oh shit.
Chef Andre, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy.
Tell my mama I love her. Aww. What? Oh. Whoops, wrong one.
What the fuck is that?
This has been fucking fun. I love it because you have to really put your critical thinking skills to work, and I enjoy that, and just a lot of communication. So it's gonna sharpen those skills for myself. That's my takeaway with this adventure. So I love it. I'm having a great time. Yes, I'm sleep deprived, but it's all good. It's totally worth it.
Very sleep deprived, isn't it?
Yeah, cheers. Oh, she ate it already. We've been eating nothing but veggie sticks with ranch and water. Veggies as in onion. Onion chips.
Good work, good work, good work.
It's sandy.
Yeah?
I only went I went this pace because I was scared. I know, Robert, you're supposed to start over there.
It's okay, this is better than the start. I guess it's...
Light work. I do this every day in my sleep. Every day in my sleep.
Then you got the big old tall people like the 6'2" guys. I hear behind me and I was like, what the fuck? And I see unas piernotas.
San Luis Potosí.
Double stepping.
Oh, wow. Tú puedes, princesa, ¿ok? Todo lo que tú puedas, todo lo que tú piensas, tú puedes hacer, lo vas a hacer.
No es nada para ti esto.
¿Verdad que no?
He's okay.
I'm gonna be running 5-minute miles.
What's up,
Y'all see me
baby?
represent the city.
But that was my final time. I did 6 hours and 5 minutes.
Keep Compton everywhere I go, baby.
Like, let me see what
How you feeling?
Did you follow the advice?
The downhill was nice. It was like a minor downhill.
Because you had the beginning downhill, right? We didn't even know you were. Oh, we have everybody now.
I know.
¿Está lloviendo en Vegas?
Elia.
Mande.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
Pues nada, correr con mis amigos, güey.